out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis coming with you with another toy review video. As you can see on the screen, this week's video is going to feature the Black Series Asajj Ventress from the Clone Wars. And ever since I saw her posted on BBTS, man, I had to go ahead and get her. And she came in, as of this recording, she came in this past week. And I have yet to open her up, as you can see. So, and you're going to have to excuse the glare because of the ring light. But I'm going to try and zoom in on her face as much as I can. And that is an amazing face sculpt there. I mean, that is really awesome there. And she's got some really good detail for the bands on her hands, around her waist. They even gave her soft goods for her skirt, which is pretty awesome. Now you got the little details on the band and everything. And then of course, I'm going to zoom out just a bit, try and get rid of that, there we go, that glare. And you can see some really good details on her lightsabers, which I want to say they're very show accurate. And of course they gave her some really good facial details, more realistic. So but let's not just concentrate on the figure within the box. We'll have plenty of time for that in a moment. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the artwork here, and that is very awesome looking. I'm really liking it. I love the monochromatic image that they put, but I also love the splash of color that they put on there, so it's very awesome. And then of course you have her bio on here. So right there you go. And let's see about zooming in on that. Right there we go. Now, I know I always say you can go ahead and pause the video and read the bio, but I'm going to read the bio anyway. So it says, Asajj Ventress, an assassin trained in the ways of the dark side by Count Dooku. Asajj Ventress yearned to be considered a true Sith, but such status wasn't allowed under the Sith's rule of 2. Now, I kind of wondered, about that. Now, for anyone that's seen the prequel trilogies and everything else, Count Dooku was apprentice to Darth Sidious. So, for anyone who knows of the Sith rule of 2, there can only be that, a master and an apprentice. So I have to wonder why Sidious allowed Dooku, an apprentice of his own, considering that. But again, I guess he was trying to look for Dooku's replacement, and someone young and powerful might actually fit the bill, but apparently that wasn't the case. If anyone's seen the Clone Wars series originally. So I apologize if I spoiled anyone's just giving anyone any spoilers on the series if you all haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure everyone has by now. So, But that being said, let's go ahead and take one more final look at the figure herself. There we go. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and crack her open. Alright, there she is, out of her box, and she's ready to do battle here. Both of her lightsabers in both of her hands ignited. Man, she is fucking fierce here, man. I mean, her stance, her posability. We're gonna go ahead and concentrate on first her head sculpt, and look at that, man. You can see her head tats as she appears in the series. That is really awesome. And something I didn't notice, I guess when I saw the series originally, is the tats on the back of her head as well as on the top. That is really awesome here. Oops, she's out of frame. Sorry about that. So that is awesome right there. And I like how they kept the back open. I mean, she's got some really good features on there. I'll go ahead and zoom out here a bit, and there we go. I mean, she's got some really great posability here. You can tell she's got her armbands on her forearms. She's got this type of, I don't even know what the hell you call this. This faux, this type of band that she has in front of her. It's very Egyptian-like, as a matter of fact. I want to say the cloth and the soft goods and everything, the way her costume is, I think may have been inspired by Egyptian garb, back in the day. Who knows? I could be wrong in assuming this, but again, this is my own personal take on it. But again, let's go ahead and take a look at the soft goods. This is actual cloth here. And underneath you have the bands that are wrapped up on her leg as well. So that is really, really good. And like I said before, and one thing I just noticed right now, I don't know if you noticed it, but in that band in front of her, it kind of looks like there's like a lot of scuffing, so there's been wear on there, I guess, from her previous battles. Of course, no one can wear anything without it, going fray or being scuffed after a while, so excuse me. So that's what we have there. Let's go ahead and take a look at her lightsabers, and I'm gonna put that down. And this is a really nicely designed lightsaber. Now, one thing I did notice is this little tab right here on the very side here. Now, I'm assuming that's gotta be for hooking up her lightsabers, but the only tabs I see are in the front right here. So I have to wonder, and of course, with all the Black Series lightsabers, they tend to go ahead and pop off, and you can hook those up. And then that's if it will allow me to hook them up. Come on, work with me here. Good God Almighty. There we go. So it looks like, it can be hooked up on her belt here, like so. So that is very nice. Very, very nice. You know, it's I have to say, you know, I have to say that is a very unique way of storing her lightsabers. And in addition, they can also be connected by this peg right here. So they can be, you know, like in this S form right there. Very, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of pose her up for a couple of shots real quick, and then we'll get to articulation. Alright folks, there she is, reposed and with both of her lightsabers in one hand. And man, that is really awesome. I really like that. Okay, so as I said before, we're going to go ahead and start with articulation. So I'm going to go ahead and take her dual blade lightsaber. Now, of course, you know, her head is on a type of ball joint, so it can look up, can look down, can look, she's got full range of motion, and if she were an owl, that would not hurt. Now of course her arms are also on a ball joint and hinge, so they can go out like so, go around 360. She does have around 90 degrees of elbow bend, but she also has rotation at the elbow as well. She also has wrist rotation as well as bend up and forward. Now she does have a waist rotation and a little bit of an ab crunch, and can go back just a bit if she wanted to do like the Matrix pose. Now her leg can go up, but that's kind of restricted because of the soft goods here, and can go back, again restriction right there. Unless you lift it up, then she can kick a little bit higher. And of course, because of her butt, she can only go so far back. She does have thigh rotation. Her knee can bend around 90 degrees. Her foot can arch back, can't really arch forward, but does have a type of ankle tilt right there. So let's go ahead and get her positioned once again. All right. And there she is once again. And I have to say, I really like this figure. She is very awesome. I really like the photorealism in the that they gave for the face sculpt. I really like that look. The paint applications on her, especially on her face, very, very accurate to her character's design in the Clone Wars. Like the soft goods, it gives her a little bit more range of motion, but also keeps her femininity as well. This piece around her waist, like I said, I want to say it was kind of inspired, you know, from I guess from the Egyptian hieroglyphs of the fashions of that time era. Again, I'm only assuming, I'm hypothesizing in this case, that is where the inspiration for her costume came from. If anyone says differently, let me know, please. I definitely want to go ahead and have a discussion on this figure. But other than that, there's not much more I can say about her. She's a very awesome figure. I'm glad I was able to pick her up. As a matter of fact, in a scale of 1 through 10, I'm definitely giving her a 9. What drew back in this case, actually, I maybe just nitpicking, is the fact that the lightsabers are hooked up here in the front. They could have been hooked up in the back, you know. Again, that's my own personal opinion, but you know, again, I might be just nitpicking in this case. But other than that, what are your thoughts on this figure? Were you able to pick this one up? Now, I know that she is available on Big Bad Toy Store, so I will leave a link in the description down below. So if nothing else, like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell notification. All of this will help out my channel immensely. Now, the last time I looked at my analytics, I think I was up to 96. So I'm getting close to that, to my first goal mark of 100 subscribers. And y'all have been so awesome. So please keep it up. And as I stated with each and every video, leave a comment. I mean, leave a comment, start a discussion. I want to be able to, you know, hear your opinions on some of the figures that I have, you know, because I mean, I'm just not saying it just to say it. I really want to be able to talk with my viewers here. I want to be able to have a good discussion about the figures, you know, that I showcase. And also I want to hear, you know, your take on what I should show, what I should show on my channel. So again, leave all that in the comment section down below. So I'd like to thank everyone for, you know, checking out my channel, for leaving a comment, for liking it, for sharing it, for subscribing to my channel. So without any further ado, this is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.